Hey everyone, welcome to another's live section. I'm super excited to be with you today. Happy Monday, by the way. How was your day? I hope you had a lovely day. We had a beautiful weather here in New York City, and it was fun just to step away from the cold fall weather. So, at least between now and the weekend, we expect some cold, but we're enjoying every bit of it. We're not rushing to get into the cold winter weather. So I hope you had a beautiful day. I had one. My name is Hadiza. I'm an online business owner. I'm passionate about letting you know how you can leverage social media to earn extra income, and therefore I come out here every day for a 90-day go live challenges I'm embarking on in my online business community. So today I'm excited to dive into a new topic, very passionate topic to my heart. Today's my day 22. Woo-hoo! I am having fun doing this go live challenge from a girl who was not used to coming online. Every time I talk of doing go live, my heart start popping and I'm sweaty. But hey, now I just pick my phone, pick my camera, and I just talk, research topics so that I can be breasted and come and share with you all, creating content that is educational, entertaining. At the same time, you are getting value, because for me that is key, not just to entertain you at all times, but also giving you value, something that you can apply and get those results, because that's what I want for you. That is one of my purpose of doing this go live, because I want to achieve results for my business, create momentum, keep that speed going, and guess what, get those results in, and the results are falling in. And I hear your feedback all the time, and I appreciate every one of you. So much gratitude pouring out from my heart to you that you connect with me every time I come online here. I'm going to slow down today. I speak fast and I will slow down so that you can hear me better. So I come out here every day and I get the support. I get the likes, the comment, the thumbs up, the questions. Oh, it blesses my heart that you're finding value in what I have to share. So today is one of those days that I'm super excited to share and dive into a topic that has been a game changer for me in my personal and even in my business journey. And that comes with balancing macro patience and micro patience. What did you say? That was the first thing I said the first time I learned about this concept. And I want to share my take on it, how I apply it, what it means. Maybe for you is the first time. Put it in the comment there. This is my first time hearing macro patience and micro speed. So we're going to talk about that today. So let me review our topic for today, and mastering macro patience and micro speed. Macro, when you think about macro, think about big. When you think about micro, think about small. So as a formula for business success, as a formula for success in any area of your life, achieving your dreams, your goal, generally you can apply this. But before I dive in, I want to know, what is patience? Because most times as a parent, I tell my kid, be patient, be patient, be patient. And even us as a people who've heard that word, be patient and you'll do it. So what exactly is patience? But patience, I'm going to define patience relative to achieving goals and your dreams, right? I'll be doing that. So my definition is that patience is the ability to remain calm and composed while waiting for something you want to happen, or during challenging circumstances without becoming frustrated, one, or anxious. So you're waiting patiently, put in a sentence, right? I'm waiting patiently to achieve this goal. But what does it mean to be patient is what I'm defining. That is the ability to remain calm and composed while you are waiting for something to happen, or during a challenging circumstance without you as a person becoming becoming anxious or frustrated. And it also involves you as an individual, your capacity to accept delays, difficulties, or setback without losing focus on the long-term goal, the long-term strides that you set for yourself. It may not come when you want it, but your ability to be focused, steady, consistent, and wait is what patience is, regardless of the setback, because you know that as long as I'm doing A, B, C, and Z, it's going to this is going to come together and work together for me. So patience help you stay persistent in your effort, understanding that success and progress often take time. It's not like a get quick rich situation you're trying to do. You know that it take effort, it take hard work, it take efforts from you, and because you understand that that's what success and progress entails, you are patient. And that's just a simple thing. So in the context of achieving dreams and goals like building a business, building your life, patience means trusting the process, allowing the time and your effort to come together. So that's simply patience. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you for the thumbs up, the heart, the like. Please let me know where you're watching from. I would love to acknowledge you because I love it when you are interacting with me. I want it to be an interactive section. So whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or you're watching me on YouTube, please let me know where you're watching from, and I'll definitely acknowledge you here. You're free to weigh in your point, your own definition. How do you define patience? What does patience mean to you? Please share in the comment, and I will definitely be showcasing your definition. And the other thing I want to talk about, remember, we're talking about macro patience and micro speed. So the next thing is, what is speed? No, bear in mind that I'm defining speed and patience here related to achieving goals. So speed in relation to achieving goals refers to the urgency, the focus with which you take consistent action, the urgency with which you take to achieve consistent action towards your objectives. So speed is in relation to achieving goals refers to the urgency and focus with which you take consistent action. Consistent action, not today, tomorrow, and next year. No, consistently, every day, every other day, depending on what needs to be done to achieve the objective you're set to achieve those dreams. So it means quickly executing the small daily tasks and decisions that make you move forward. So while your overall goal may take time to achieve, the small little daily actions that you take determine the speed. So speed emphasizes acting effectively and decisively in the short term. So speed talk of the short term, the movement, the actions, the things you do on a daily basis to bring about the result. So speed in this case does not mean you rushing or being reckless about decisions or doing stuff, but doing things proactively, being responsive, and being disciplined. It's all about maximizing each day for the best result. So that is speed. So now we have an understanding what patience means and what speed means. So now we're going to put the word macro and micro behind our speed. So to put it together. So that's what we are going to do today. So my idea is whether you are building a dream, you're building a business, you're building a family, you're chasing a big goal, this concept of micro patience and micro patience can help you stay on track, keep you focused in taking those swift actions, doing what you need to do to get those results in. The result may not be today, 1 year, 2 months, 6 months, but you are doing what you need to do today, daily, consistently to get that result you want. Because guess what? Rome was not built in a day, but they started building Rome and they were building every day to have the city that we know it today. The same thing with your city, the same thing with any business that you may be looking at. It did not just get built in one day, but every day they were putting something together to have that amazing building or amazing structure, amazing business that you're aspiring to build yours. So you have a dream, you have a goal. Know that it doesn't take 1 day for you to build it, but you have that bigger goal. That is the dream. We want you to dream big. We want you to have those big aspirations for yourself. But know that it's not something you achieve same day, but every little action that you take every day consistently bring it a holistic view to you achieving your goals. So I'm going to define macro patience. So this is what I have down. Macro patience means a long-term goal. It's about having a long-term goal and a long-term vision. So macro patience is all about having the long-term vision and understanding that great things takes time. Great things takes time. I explain great city, it takes time to build it. Great building, it takes time to build it. Remember, for a building, like I live in New York and we have skyscrapers, it takes them sometimes years to build it. They can spend months and months on just the foundation alone, but they have a picture of what they want the edifice of. But it takes years and months to work on the foundation because they want it to last. So when I'm in a building in New York, I don't fear it collapsing on because I know the amount of work that they put in to build, the amount of work, the time, the resources to build that foundation. In the same way, macro patience is all about having the long-term vision and understanding that great things takes time. Building a successful business doesn't happen overnight. I already mentioned that. But it's all about having the patience to see your vision through, even when things don't happen immediately. Even when you don't see the results you're seeking, you may start a business and in the first year you're in the negative. Second year you may be in the negative. But guess what? Because you're putting out the work, then you already have your mind set, knowing that whatever you're doing is the right thing and it works. You're not bothered. You're not frustrated. You're not anxious, right? Because you know you're working on a system that works. And as a result, things will come in. Because in today's fast-paced world where everything is just microwave, second fast, and in social media, especially where people showcase their success and they feel like, everybody is getting everything quickly and fast, tomorrow is just something flashy. It's not so. In reality, it's not so. Everything good takes time to build, but it doesn't mean that you're not doing what needs to be done. You are doing the work. And that's what takes me to defining micro speed. Rome is not built in a day. What if you want the best of the buildings in the world that last? They're not built in a day. The best of business that you know around, they are not built in a day. And I can relate that to myself because I've been in this entrepreneur journey for 3 years, and I will share my own take and story about it. It's not done in a day. In as much as you're having the patience for your long-term vision to materialize, you have to impute the micro speed. You include the micro speed. So I've talked about the macro patience, big patience, because you need that for the journey. Being patient doesn't mean you're frustrated, doesn't mean you sit there in one spot and not do anything. That's when your micro speed comes in. So with your micro speed, you now, on the other hand, have to put some actions or some things in place while you're working on your big dreams to actualize. That's what micro speed is all about. What is that thing you're doing consistently every day in, day out, to bring about the result with urgency? Underline the word urgency behind it, because you're doing that. It may be a small thing, but you're doing it daily, consistently. So while you're patient in the long run, we can't just sit back and say, hey, success is going to happen. It wouldn't happen by itself. You are good as like a tree which will just tie to another tree and you're not going to move. You're going to remain in the same spot. So what micro speed here means is that it's all about taking fast daily actions that move you closer to your goals. What are those daily activities? Action oriented activities, result oriented activities, because there are a lot of us that say we are doing something. Yes, you're moving, but you're not generating any result. what is that action that you're doing that will generate results? I will give an example. I work in social media. When I create my content, when I engage with my audience, when I go live, those are micro activities that I'm doing to achieve the long term growth level in my business. So daily, I do this. I go live daily. I create content daily. I review my ads on the different social media platform daily. Those are things. Send email inquiries, right? So response to inquiries, to learning about my business. Those are actionable things that will bring me results in my business, that at the same time increase my earning. But it doesn't mean that because I have a big dream, I'm going to sit down. No, that's where micro speed comes in. The micro speed are those actionable steps that you take daily that move you closer to your goal. It's all about being relentless in the small actionable step that you take each day, whether it's responding to email, like I said, creating content, like I mentioned, networking. I reach out to other people, right? Or learning something new. I read a book. Like this stuff, I read them in books, I apply them, and I come share them here, right? So every effort adds up over time to bring that macro result, to bring that macro result, that big result, that dream aspirations that you have, that goal that you have set for yourself is the little daily action done consistently over time that bring the result. So now the issue here is, how do we merge macro patience and micro speed? So it's about the balancing. How do you balance them for both for your success? How do you balance both macro patience and micro speed to get the results you want? So the key to success is finding a balance between both. And as a result, you think of it like this. Micro patience give you the calmness and focus to stay consistent, right? Your dream that you have give you the focus. You have this dream. Example, I want to be a homeowner. I want to have this income. I want to be debt free. I want to be able to travel around the world, being able to afford my flight ticket, my hotel without money being an issue. I can pay my bills with ease, right? Those are the big dreams. Those are the aspirations. I want to be able to take care of my family. I have student loan. I want to be able to pay it all up without any debt on me. I want to create a college fund for my kids, send my kids to college without loan. All those are dreams. Those are your dreams, your aspirations, the big stuff. Now, how do you achieve them? Is in the daily activities that you do in your life, either in your career, in your job, in your business. Those are the goals that will enable you to be able to have those funds to live that life and achieve those. Does that make it? So that's where we get the result when we balance both. So I put it this way. I say, think of it this way. Macro patience give you the calm and focus to stay consistent, while macro speed keeps you moving forward. So with the speed, you drive. Don't think of speed as the movement. Think of the patience as the foundation that keep you level-headed. So in business, this means you're uh, paying the long-term gain, but every single day you are pushing forward towards your goals with urgency. So every single day you're moving, doing what you need to do to keep that movement going. But like in every live section that I do, every post, every conversation that I have, these are things that drive me closer to achieving the goals and the aspirations that I intend for my business to achieve for me as an individual. So every time I come out here with every conversation, with every post, every content on any of my social media platform is designed and geared towards this. But I have a larger goal, written out goals that I have them on my vision board that I'm thinking. And so every thought, every action, every interaction is geared towards these goals that I've set for myself. And that's where I'm able to balance the macro speed and the micro speed and the macro patience. So you need both to work together. It's not just I'm patient and you fold your hands and sit somewhere, or you're running speedily, to no direction. No, both of them work hand in hand on the long term. So I'm sharing this in my own life. So how this plays out for me on my own business is that when I first started the business, it was overwhelming to start because I have no clue about using social media. That's one. I'm not really tech savvy, and I don't like being on any. I'm very introverted. I like being on my own. When I'm in the midst of people, I'm comfortable enough to have fun, but I'm still very good on my own. I can live in my house, not go outside a day or two, and I'll still be fine. That's me. So starting this business, I wondered, how am I going to do it? Hadiza, what did you get yourself into? But one thing I knew, that the dreams and the aspirations I have, and using this business as a vehicle to achieve those, was way bigger than me being shy or being introverted or whatever, was going on in my head. But one thing is that I focused and I reminded myself that, hey, Hadiza, in the meantime, focus on this small step. You need to learn to do go live, which I didn't do for a long time, but I make sure I learn to use my business system, my business tools, having my website built and working well, knowing how to set up my Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and all the social media platforms that I want to be featured. I had to learn how to use those because the tools were already provided to me. So I learned. I use my other skills to be able to do that. Learn, read books, do what I have to do. I learned to do ads, right? How to put my ads on social media platforms like Facebook and YouTube. I learned how to craft my ad, how to tell my story, right? So those are skills that I learned in the meantime, but all that cumulatively come together for me to achieve the goals that I want in my business. So in the beginning of anything, it's always overwhelming. But like I said, when you introduce the micro speed into it, you break it down over the period of time, and then you'll be able to realize how much progress you've made over time because of the little steps that you're taking through the day, through the months, and through the years, and overall with your focus on the long term goal that you have set for yourself. I hope you're finding value. Type in value in there if you are finding a value in what I've shared so much with the macro and micro. So it may sound so very economic term, but those are real terms that we use in terms of analyzing patience and speed relative to achieving goals and how they play out. So I want to encourage you today that whether you are starting a new business or even thinking of starting a business, or you're already in a business, or you're pursuing any big dream, we are encouraged to dream big. The bigger the dream, the better. Don't settle for the little stuff, because the little stuff, anyone can achieve it. But where the difference happen is when you dream big, you challenge yourself. So you're able to adopt the mindset. You adopt the mindset, but guess what? Patience doesn't mean standing still. I've said that over and over. And speed doesn't mean rushing without a purpose. You have a purpose, you're waiting, and by mastering both patience and speed, you're able to achieve your long-term result. So I want to let you know that start applying this today. Apply some macro patience, apply some micro speed into your life. And you can do this by writing down your big goals. Have your goals, write them down. Be audacious. Write those goals down, those dreams and aspirations. Don't figure out the how. If it comes to your mind, write it down. No matter how big it is, I'm like, dream big, go for the big dreams, go for the big stuff. And guess what? Because once you do, the how will come. And you begin to write it down. When you write them down, identify 3 routines you can do daily, 3 things you can do daily about those goals, and you begin to do them. You figure them into your micro, right? The three little steps that you can do about achieving the goal. For instance, you want to buy a house. What can you do now? Three things you can do now that can bring you closer to buying that house. You want to pay off your house. What are those three things you can do now that can help you pay off your house? You have a business, or you want to start a business. What type of business do you want to do? Write out three things that can help you research into the type of business that you want to do. If you're currently in a business, now what is the goal you want to achieve in your business? Write three things down that you can do daily that can bring more customers to you or bring your business to the right audience. What are those three things that you can do daily? So those are your micro speed, and your dream is the mic fall under the micro patience, and you're dreaming on that, you're working on that. It's like planting a tree. You plant the seed, the watering of that seed every day for it to grow. That is a play out. That's one of the perfect example I have in my head of the play out of micro patience, because you need patience to wait for that seed to grow. You can't provide the sunlight. You can water the seed, the rain will fall on the seed, but how the seed grow is not up to you. Yours is to give the seed the right environment. Yours is to give the seed the amount of sunlight and the water. The growing, which is the how, is not yours. That is up to your God. And you do what you need to do on your part, and those are the micro activities that you do daily. So I want to encourage you to do that. Keep your eyes focused on your goals. Do what you need to do to achieve your dreams and aspirations, and you will watch that all these things will unfold before you, and you will see those dreams come alive. So I hope to see you next time. And if you're out there, you're looking to start your own online business, you don't know where to start, I'm here to guide you to get started. Say, Hadiza, hey, I like what you do, I want to learn more. Please send me a message, and I'll be able to give you access into my system to learn more and answer those questions that you may have. As a working parent and a working professional, listen, there are options for you to create abundance for you and your family, earning extra beside your 9 to 5 or your career. You love it, I get it, but I want you to have more so that you can live more, creating that time, flexibility, and balancing work and family genuinely, not just as a cliche, but you live it as a life. So till next time, I hope you had value. Please put your comments if you did. Let me know if you have any topic you want me to talk about. I'll be looking forward to sharing more with you. Have a good evening, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a blessed night, everyone.